Welcome to this week's TDD Weekly Report for the week ending March 12th. Thank you to everybody that sent in material this week. I got quite a bit, so this is going to be a good show. The first one was sent in by my friend Twisted Keys 1. This is an article from the March issue of Motorcyclist magazine called Burnout for Freedom. He wanted me to check it out because I'm kind of thinking after reading the article, this is probably a month early April Fool's joke myself. It talks about lining up coast to coast on July 4th for a nationwide burnout, and it claims in one of the paragraphs that the federal government and all law enforcement are going to stand down and let us actually do this. But if you get a chance, I will link to this article about the burnout for freedom and let you make up your own mind, but I'll give you a little hint by I think the last paragraph of the article. You should be able to figure that out for yourself, but it's still a very interesting article if you want to check that out. This next video was sent in by my friend Larry the Lookout. If you've seen on YouTube, probably exploring around, you've seen that they do, I don't even know what you would even call this kind of show, but it's projectors against a building along with music, and what they do is they change the shape of the building sometimes or add special effects or basically just use it to produce kind of a light music show. And this is one of the best ones I've actually seen doing this type of a show, and as we're going out I will put a little bit of it in the end of the report, just a little snippet of it, and then I'll give you the link to go to this website. I'm thinking the way it sounds like that this was probably done in Brazil, but I don't know for sure. If anybody knows a reference to where this was done, at least the country, let me know if you can figure out where it was done, but I'm thinking probably in Brazil. And I want to feature this next one. I want to feature a video of a friend of mine, Navy Thomas 8. I mean, the guy's a funny dude anyway. He cracks everybody up with a lot of his videos, but if you get a chance, this is one of the 5-star videos. It's the latest one he did. It's called Shopping with an Old Dude. And I'm warning you on this video, when you get to the 41-second part, don't be drinking anything or eating anything, because you're going to choke. This is so funny. I mean, you're going to, it's shockingly funny. I had to actually stop the video because I was laughing so hard. So if you get a chance, check that out. And last up, this was sent by a friend of mine. Let me get the reference to this one here to make sure I get this right on his channel name. And this is rather interesting too. This is the, I don't know if you remember the old wall of death that they used to do on motorcycles, where some of you probably seen the new cone of death they have, where two motorcycles are riding around in a sphere or something. Not a cone, I should say, a sphere, where it's two motorcycles riding around. Well, they used to do the old wall of death out of wood, and they did it on old Indian motorcycles. The person that sent me this is YouTube channel DJ Gary Millar 01. And the interesting thing about this is one of his bikes is actually being used in this Wall of Death show. He had or at least the frame part of his bike. These are 1920s Indians being used in this show, so it's very much original, not just the Wall of Death itself and the way it's constructed, but the bikes are original too. And I'm going to send you a link just to one of the videos, and this is a female rider as part of the show. I guess most of the people in the show are named Fox, so it's called Fox's Wall of Death, and I guess there's Ken Fox, Alex Fox, maybe even other, but she's the girlfriend of one of the guys that runs this show, and her name is Carrie Cameron, and she does two things that are really, she does the hands-off, which is part of your normal stunting when you're doing the Wall of Death, but she also does a side saddle ride around the wall in this tube, so I'll just include that at the end too, along with the other video of the building. I will include this as we're going out. A little bit of the Fox's Wall of Death featuring Carrie Cameron, and I'll put the link to it, and if you look to the side, there's going to be plenty of other videos featuring this, so you'll be able to track down. There's a lot of people shot this. Most of these seem to be done in the UK. This particular one was done at the Royal Cornwall show of 2010. I'm hoping maybe they do bring it to the States. If they haven't already, I hope they do bring it to the States, because I would love to see something like this. I've seen the Sphere of Death, but I would really love to see the old style, especially with the old Indians. So as we're going out and I'm playing the two videos for you, have a good week, everybody, and I will catch you next week.